NFPA 70E Training, Module 3, Understanding Qualified versus Unqualified Workers. Introduction, Importance of Distinction. Welcome to Module 3 of the NFPA 70E Electrical Safety Training. In this session, we will delve into the crucial distinction between qualified and unqualified workers in the field of electrical work. This understanding is not just important, it's vital for maintaining a secure work environment and safeguarding personnel from electrical hazards. We will analyze the defining characteristics of a qualified person, outline the essential training they must undergo, and highlight the serious consequences that can stem from engaging in electrical work without the proper qualifications. Definition of a qualified person. According to the NFPA 70E, a qualified person is defined as an individual who possesses a requisite understanding of electrical systems, backed by specialized training aimed at recognizing electrical hazards. A qualified person has engaged in formal education or on-the-job training that equips them with knowledge about the construction, operation, and potential risks associated with electrical equipment they handle. They are trained to identify live parts, understand safe approach distances, and maintain voltage tolerances critical for safe operation in potentially hazardous environments. In addition to these qualifications, a qualified individual must be adept in the following areas: personal protective equipment, PPE, knowledge of the types and proper usage of PPE designed for electrical work, such as arc-rated clothing, insulated gloves, and face shields to protect against arc flash events. Insulated tools. Familiarity with the types, specifications, and appropriate use of insulated hand tools designed to minimize electrical risks during operations. Arc flash. Labels. Understanding the significance and implications of arc flash warning labels, including the necessary precautions to mitigate risks during equipment maintenance. Testing equipment operation. Competence in using testing devices safely, such as multimeters and voltage testers, while adhering to manufacturer instructions and safety guidelines. Roles of unqualified persons. Unqualified persons may be present near electrical equipment, but their activities are strictly regulated to prioritize safety. They must remain outside the limited approach boundary, an established area surrounding electrical equipment that indicates where unqualified workers cannot venture without proper safety measures. Their involvement is limited to tasks that do not involve direct interaction with energized parts, ensuring that they do not inadvertently put themselves or others at risk. Key points for unqualified persons. They lack specialized training in recognizing arc flash and electrical hazards, making them unprepared for emergency situations involving electrical exposure. They are strictly prohibited from using energized tools or any testing apparatus that could expose them to electrical hazards, thereby safeguarding themselves and their colleagues. They must diligently follow lockout, tagout, LODO procedures, ensuring that all sources of energy are properly isolated and locked out before any maintenance work is executed. Real-life consequence. Consider this sobering example. A subcontractor, lacking the necessary qualifications and pressed to complete a project quickly, attempted to open a live 480V panel. Unaware of the imminent danger, his screwdriver inadvertently contacted energized terminals, igniting a catastrophic arc flash. He suffered severe second-degree burns and lost consciousness as a result. Though he survived, his injuries resulted in permanent damage, severely limiting his ability to work in electrical environments again. This incident underscores a crucial truth. Experience alone does not confer qualification. Proper training, hands-on evaluations, and employer authorization are imperative to ensuring safety. The consequences of engaging in electrical work without the proper qualifications can be severe, both for the individual and for the employer. Training requirements for qualified workers. To achieve their qualifications, electrical workers must undergo a comprehensive training regimen comprising electrical hazard training, detailed education that aligns with NFPA 70E standards, covering potential electrical hazards, their identification, and appropriate safety measures. PPE and arc flash safety. Instruction. Training focused on the selection, use, and limitations of PPE designed for electrical tasks, alongside understanding the methods to assess arc flash risks specific to their work site. Safe work practices. Instruction on established protocols for safe operations, approach boundaries, and hazard recognition to minimize exposure to electrical dangers. Hands-on skills, verification. Practical assessments to ensure proficiency in using testing meters, performing safe equipment inspections, and donning PPE correctly. Employers must document these training sessions and assess workers' qualifications at least every 3 years or when there are significant changes in job tasks or equipment. Employer responsibilities. Employers play a pivotal role in cultivating a culture of safety by clearly delineating who qualifies as a trained worker, ensuring all personnel possess a sound understanding of these distinctions, providing both initial and ongoing training tailored to adapt to evolving safety standards, technologies, and practices, implementing strict access controls for energized equipment, thereby reducing the potential for unauthorized and unsafe work practices, establishing and maintaining clearly marked safe work zones, and providing diligent supervision to enforce compliance with safety protocols. In the unfortunate event of an injury resulting from a worker performing tasks on energized equipment without the necessary qualifications, both the employer and the company face significant legal repercussions, including regulatory citations, worker compensation claims, and liability lawsuits. It is imperative to understand that without formal training, comprehensive testing, and appropriate authorization, an individual cannot be classified as a qualified worker. This designation should not be taken lightly. It represents a profound commitment to safety, knowledge, and responsibility in the electrical field. By ensuring that only qualified individuals engage in electrical work, we uphold the highest standards of safety and safeguard the well-being of all personnel involved. Your commitment to safety knowledge and responsibility is crucial in the electrical field. This training was brought to you by Elevate and Escape Safety Consulting. Elevate safety, escape failure. Next, Module 4, Approach Boundaries and Safe Work Practices.